Welcome, everybody, to Casting for Two, the podcast with your host, Chris. I am that guy that I just said. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 168. If you're a first-time listener or a long-time listener or a no-time listener, welcome. I like to welcome everybody to Casting for Two. As always, if you'd like to keep in contact with me, you can do it on my Twitter and Instagram. Both are at Casting for Two, as well as my email, castingfor2@gmail.com. And if you're on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, feel free to, leave me a little nice a comment, review, whatever you want to do. So if you want to do that, I would appreciate it. And as always, I want to talk about the podcast that I do with Megan Johnson called Sunday Brunch. It's a lot of fun, and it's over on secretstageproductions.com, so go listen to that as well. I'm coughing. Every new episode goes up every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But enough about those stuff. I got to talk about my guest. My guest is the wonderful model/actress Brittany Martinez, and I had an absolute blast chatting with her. And I don't really know what to expect when it comes to these interviews, but when she brought up one movie, I just go, oh my gosh, she is the best, and she really is. And you guys should probably listen to this episode so you can hear how cool she is and how great she is. So I'm going to stop talking and let's get into this episode, all right? So sit back, relax, and Chris, cue the music, please.
Click the video button?
Yes, yeah. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, my internet isn't the best, so turning off video helps.
Okay, perfect. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, no way. I'm from Dallas.
Oh, right on. So I have a friend who's very much into state fairs and was super excited to hear that the biggest state fair was in Texas and it's in Dallas. Have you been to it?
I have. The biggest Ferris wheel, I think, in the country.
Okay. Now, did you have fun? Did you eat any random foods? Because she was fascinated by deep fried Jell-O.
Yeah, deep fried Twinkies is big. Deep fried Oreos. I mean, deep fried everything in Texas.
Right. Deep fried Texas.
Yep.
Just chunks of Texas deep fried and people eat it.
Yeah.
I feel like I would love to see the stats on heart attacks that happened during that.
Oh, I should be fair. I'm sure there's quite a bit. My dad's like the type that would go to every deep fried banana Twinkie stop and get it all.
There we go. I'd be like, well, can I get the deep fried banana minus the deep fried, please? Just give me the banana.
That's not anywhere though.
Yeah. How's your day going so far?
It's good. Just worked out for like 2 hours.
Okay.
So I'm a little sore.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
I did the opposite of working out. And not worked out for 2 hours.
Okay. That's fun, though.
Yeah. No, I've just been relaxing and chilling. By the way, just to let you know, we've started. We're in the interview. This is it.
Okay.
It's I like fun and just casual chatting and all that good stuff.
Totally agree. We're on the same page.
There we go. I would though like to know when you knew that modeling was something that you wanted to pursue, and then how did you transition to that into acting?
I actually wanted to pursue acting first.
Okay.
I was really shy growing up, and I started taking improv classes and just loved performing. And modeling happened because I was taking this etiquette class
Hmm.
with Dallas's top model for like 10 years, and she was like, "You should be a model." And I was like, "Really?" Like, I was very much in the video games, and I had braces, and my lips were too big for my face. I
Mm.
was like, "Okay, that's weird." But she was pretty adamant about it. So I ended up signing with one of Dallas's top agencies, and then I ended up winning these national model searches basically to get out of school.
Hmm.
But I got to travel a lot, and I was like, wow, this is really fun.
Right on. And so, what was it about acting that attracted you to it?
I love telling stories.
Mm.
So I think because I always had a big imagination growing up, acting was something that you didn't have to grow up and be one thing. You could be many different kinds of people. And
Hmm.
I always thought that was so fascinating.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because for the longest time, we always tell kids, you if you work hard enough, you can be whatever you want to be. Well,
Yeah,
well,
I
what
mean,
if right? What if I want to be a ninja?
yeah,
I can't do that in real life, but if I become an actor, maybe I can get a ninja role.
exactly. Look at the three ninjas.
Exact. Yes.
Tiger, his dragon.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised anybody. I'm surprised you know the Three Ninjas. I thought the Three Ninjas were gone. I grew up watching that movie.
I did too. There were so many though. There were like what, three, four?
Yeah, I think there were four, and I think the last one had Hulk Hogan in it. If I'm not.
Uh, I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah. I mean, the first one was still the best one for sure, but
Oh,
yeah, whatever. Well, right
wait, what
on.
are your favorite movies? I'm
My
curious.
growing up or as an adult right now, this second.
Name two of each.
Oh wow. Okay, so when I was a kid, it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, okay, that's a great movie.
When I first saw that, I was blown away with how colorful it was. It like the trippiness didn't get to me until you get older and you're like, hey, that was kind of that one scene was a little messed up, but whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
incredible though.
oh yeah, oh yeah. After Gene Wilder passed away, some of the local theaters were playing it, and I actually got to see it on my birthday, so that was pretty cool. Uh,
Wow, that's amazing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it was good timing, but the timing just kind of worked out. So, it's I'm having trouble picking the second movie because I'm gonna. I feel like Ghostbusters and Back to the Future had a huge effect on me.
Those are both great movies.
They're both great, but I do feel like Big Big was also a good movie for me when I was growing up.
Big? I don't think I know that one.
Oh, Big is with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh, you have to go see Big. He starts out as this kid who is picked on for, his height. He goes to this machine, this Zoltar machine, and makes a wish to be big. The next day he is grown up Tom Hanks, and he has to live life as an adult.
So the original 13 going on 30.
It is, yes, it is the original 13 going on 30.
That's awesome. I'll have to see that.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's I don't want to say he was nominated for that movie, but if he wasn't, he should have been. I'll
I'll
just
look it up.
I'll just say that, yeah. And then as my adult life, I mean, I love George Clooney. I think he's an amazing actor.
Yeah, he's great.
One of my favorite movies with him is Michael Clayton.
Okay.
It's an incredibly boring movie, but I really enjoy it. Uh, and then Drive. I gotta say Drive.
I wanted to see that.
Oh my gosh, Drive is
Good.
oh, it's so good. It's the reason it's that movie that makes me really like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I mean, well, every movie makes me like Ryan
Right,
Gosling.
right. And
I
then
love the soundtrack. It's really cool.
oh my god, I when I write depending on, cuz I write short films in my spare time.
Oh, cool.
And sometimes when I want to be happy and then go sad, I listen to the Drive soundtrack.
It will definitely do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good track.
it's a huge bummer of a soundtrack towards the end, but it helps. I want to know your favorite movies.
Ooh, as a kid or as an adult?
You said both to me, so I'm gonna say both to you.
Okay. As a kid, Star Wars Episode 4,
Mm,
because my dad made me watch that like 80 times in a row
okay.
before I could move on to number 5. So I love that movie. And then the first Pokemon movie because
Okay.
it was like the most exciting thing ever when I was 8.
Right.
And now Slumdog Millionaire is one of my favorites.
All right.
Um, I don't know what I would pick for the other one. I'm always at a loss because it depends on your mood. Do you want to watch something funny, sad? I really liked Hacksaw Ridge. I saw that
Mm.
a couple weeks ago, and that was incredible. And then I just saw Arrival, and that was very thought-provoking. I really enjoyed that too. So there have been some good movies out.
Oh yeah, especially this year. I can't wait to see La La Land.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm not a musical guy. I mean, I don't usually go crazy for musicals, but when I saw the teaser and just Ryan Gosling singing, I was like, I have to see this movie right now, this second.
I'm like such a Ryan Gosling fan.
Yeah, I don't know when this happened, but now I'm pro Gosling.
What was that movie he did with oh, when he was the lawyer?
Um,
Oh, what was it called?
he was.
I think it was with Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, Fracture.
Yeah, that was so good.
What I see that was before my love affair with Ryan Gosling started, so I haven't seen it.
Uh, oh, I really liked it, but I actually have a friend who's a lawyer, and he actually pointed out all the flaws with
Mm.
California law in that movie. And I was like, wow.
Get, is it hard? So that must suck because it's like, well, let's just enjoy the movie, and I'm like, no, I have to analyze this movie as it happens. Are you able to just sit down and just enjoy a movie?
I am. I love movies, but I do have a lot of friends that are screenwriters, so a lot
Mm.
of times I'll know, like, oh, The Dark Knight of the Soul. Oh, this is when this is going to happen. I bet this is going to happen, and it usually does. So that's kind of ruined it a little bit, but I think
Gotcha.
understanding story, if it's that great of a movie, you kind of get sucked into it no matter what.
Right, right. No, that makes sense. I have a real hard time with somebody will say, what do you think of this movie? I can't help but be positive towards movies because I mean, a,
Yeah.
the process of making a movie is very hard.
I know, and I mean, I love The Lord of the Rings, but everyone was hating on The Hobbit.
Right,
And at the end of the day, I was like, I'm never going to make The Hobbit.
right.
Like, that's so impressive. I mean, you don't have to like it, but at least respect everything that's gone into it, from the cameraman to the acting to the location, like just everything that goes into a film. When people just bash them all the time, it's like, okay,
Right.
then you make something better.
So let me ask you this question: if you could plop yourself in any movie, which movie would that be, and what role would you take?
In any movie right now?
Yeah, from literally, you could go being Gone with the Wind if you wanted to.
Oh man. Oh man, my first instinct is to say Breakfast at Tiffany's, but I
Mm.
know it would be bad because Audrey Hepburn's so great.
Right.
I think it'd be fun to do a role like a Million Dollar Baby. I would love to play Hilary Swank's character because it's a lot of boxing and endurance and mental, and it's a really great performance. But also maybe like Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe Keira Knightley's character, just some like a fun, adventurous role.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. Nice. See, my response is I just want to be at the end of Ghostbusters when they come out of the tower and they're covered in, the marshmallow fluff. I just want to be one of the people in the background holding a sign or something because I don't want to ruin anything.
I I know. I used to always joke with my friends. I just want to be a walker on The Walking Dead. They're
Oh
like
my gosh.
so weird.
No, that you. I mean, you could probably be a walker.
I mean, I could find some background agency and hit them up and be like, "Hey,
Hey.
my friend's actually the lead on the Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh no way.
Maybe I could talk to him. I found his future wife. Maybe he can get me an extra role."
Yeah, why not? You know what? Just let me be a walker. You can shoot me in the head for fakes, of course. And yeah, let's go from there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about
The with the walkers, they must reuse a lot of their extras, right?
that. I would guess. I
Yeah.
mean, unless they're just training people to be zombies all the time.
They have this whole facility of just zombies, actors.
Area 51.
Yes, we don't know what goes down in Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly.
So when did you decide? Because you also are very into fashion and fitness. Were those some of the things that happened along the way, or did you just kind of say, you know what? I guess I should start working out 2 hours a day.
No, I actually, I moved states so many times when I was younger,
Mm,
and I didn't have a lot of friends because I would make friends, and then 2 years later, I'd moved another state, and to me, I would just go to the gym, and it was so therapeutic, and I loved it. And I grew up doing martial arts and track and cross country and cheerleading. So when I came out here, I learned how to work out smart.
mm-hmm,
Um, my mentor, her mentor trains like the Victoria's Secret Angels. So
mm,
they have like a different method of working out that'll lengthen, elongate. It's really great. So I started learning like how the body works and what move does what and learning more about my body and like, oh, if I don't feel like working out today, like I should just take a day off and it's a lot more balanced.
mm.
So yeah, I really like that because I used to just go on the elliptical for like 45 minutes and just kind of lay on the mat because I didn't like doing abs. So I would just like there.
So what you're telling me is that by laying on a mat, I'm working my abs.
No, I'm telling you, you're not.
Oh, dang. Well, do you? Well, because I'm not a gym guy. I should be a gym guy, just just to be healthy. If I got ripped, I think people would be intimidated by me.
I
But
don't have to go to the gym though. I think the misconception is you have to go to the gym to get strong. And I think like if you like swimming, you can just swim and like go for a walk or like
yeah,
you like basketball, do basketball inspired workouts and just do what you like and not. I hate the treadmill, so I never go on the treadmill
mm,
unless there's nothing else to do and I feel like I should. But other than that, like I just mostly do workouts that I enjoy. So more martial arts and Pilates kind of stuff.
there you go, there you go. Do you have any tips for novices or like easy ways to get into working out? Just kind of taking it slow.
Yeah, I work for this shoot for this company sometimes called Pop Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And Pop Sugar Fitness has a lot of workout videos and they'll have like I'll usually do the modifications if I'm in the video. And there's a lot like I think Selena Gomez's trainer did one that I was in and it's more like you work out pretty hard, but then you stretch and then you work
Mm.
out and you stretch. So it's not anything that's going to kill you. So they have a lot of like good videos for beginner to advanced, like whatever you want to do.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just worried that I'm gonna get super buff that I have a hard time looking left and right. That's my thing.
Oh my gosh. That's true. It could happen.
it, it, it might happen, so I'll take it easy with the working out.
Good plan. You don't want to intimidate too many people.
Exactly, exactly. It's more about other people. I mean, if I don't want to look left or right, that's my problem. But since you do, work out and do modeling, do you ever have those days when you're just like, I just want to eat?
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Thanks. There we go. Well, besides Thanksgiving, do you have like a food that you're weak against that you see and it's like I just have to have it?
You know, I don't think this is the right answer, but I'm really not
Mm.
because I grew up doing martial arts, so I have a very
Oh, okay.
disciplined like mentality. But if I do start eating peanut M&Ms, I
Mm.
will keep eating them.
Gotcha.
So that's like the one thing that I'll just pop in while I'm reading or studying, and then it's like, oh wow, I had a lot of those.
And the whole pound bag is gone. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, my parents always have a pound bag at home in Idaho. So during high school, when I would study, I would just like eat those peanut M&Ms like it was no one's business. And then I go back home like to Idaho, and my dad doesn't have like any vegetables or fruit at home
Oh,
except
okay.
for bananas. So I just eat peanut M&Ms, and it's not good.
Peanut, that's a nut. That's a type of fruit, right?
Yeah, it's a nut. It comes from a tree.
Yes, there we go. So right now, do you have any projects that you're working on right now?
I have a hair campaign coming out soon, and
Mm.
then I just did a thing with Galore magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a runway show next week, but just kind of I'll usually find out what I'm doing the night before
Gotcha,
or
gotcha,
the week before. But I think that's all next week. I know I have a busy week.
gotcha. Well, right on, right on. Now, one of the things that I like, maybe you can give some insight because I have a good follower of lady listeners, and since I'm a man, I have a hard time speaking, lady fashion because I don't I wear shirts. I'm lame. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm lame. For right now, what is kind of in right now that you've seen and that you've liked?
It seems to be going more kind of bohemian, but I
Oh,
really,
okay,
yeah, I like lace and I like the high-waisted stuff.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I no, the one thing that I saw come back, which I don't know why, are the chokers.
Oh, yeah. I like them though. If
You
you
do?
have like leather pants or like a skirt with like a leather jacket and a choker, like it makes you look kind of edgy.
Okay. Okay. So if I want to look edgy, leather pants and a choker.
Yeah. I remember though those were big when I was like in sixth grade and now they're back. I'm like, wow, I feel old. It's like recycling fashion in my time.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna start reverting backwards in time. I mean, we have people kind of there was when Mad Men was a thing. There was people dressing up, in the 60s and 70s attire. So
Oh yeah, I do that. I do like the 50s dresses.
okay. Let's just hope the lady shoulder pads don't come back.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Watch next week. You're gonna be doing your runway show, and it's all lady shoulder pads.
Yeah, and then going straight to the football game afterwards. I
There
won't
we
be
go.
cheering anymore.
There we go. That's yeah. I could see that actually. That could be a thing. So for the people at home who would like to keep in contact with you and follow you online, where can they do that?
The best way is to go on my Instagram, which is at Brittany, BrittanyJMarie, because I locked myself out of Twitter accidentally.
Mm.
So that's kind of where I post everything.
Gotcha, gotcha. There you go. Well, Brittany, I will. Uh, I enjoyed chatting with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day filled with exercising and peanut M&Ms.
Thank you. Have a great time in Texas.
I will try to.
All right. Bye.
Bye.